Awaiting refugees in Poland is a group of volunteers and helpers providing warm meals, clothing, medicine, and in a lot of cases, a hug or just a shoulder to cry on. Alina Dabek is one of those helpers. She is a volunteer, and she has been posting regular updates of the humanitarian side of this war on social media. And Alina is joining me live tonight from Poland. Thank you so much for your time and for everything that you're doing. Let's first talk about how you're helping those at the border.
Yes, so the help is broad because we help the people arriving at the train station and at the border. So we help them with hot food, hot drinks. We provide strollers for the little ones, nappies, and everything that mothers might need for the children. Yes, we've got a lot of medicine as well that we sort out and we distribute where needed. And we help them with the transportation, we help them with shelter, because many people, when they arrive in Poland, they have nowhere to go. So we help to organize that for them to ensure that they are safe and they are being looked after. And also from the perspective of all the donations that arrive, we also help to sort them out, and we send out those trucks with the goods further to those who need it the most.
Yeah. Are supplies meeting demand at this point? Are you running low on anything particular?
The demand changes every single day, and there are days which are slower in regards to donations. Yes, medicine, obviously we need a lot of that. We need food that is easily to grab, such as protein bars or even juices for the little ones, for the children, baby food, clothing, absolutely, we need that as well. So all donations are welcomed at all times. So please send whatever you've got. Certainly will be accepted and appreciated.
Put to good use. Alina, through your videos, you have been able to capture and also share the humanity of the situation that we're seeing happen. I want to share one of your recent posts with people at home of a child. This post has 1.4 million views and counting on TikTok. Tell us what's happening here.
Yeah, so this little boy was one of the children who was waiting for the train, who was waiting at the train station. And he was such a ray of sunshine. He was super bubbly and he wanted to play with us. And at some point he grabbed my hand, and I thought that he wanted to go and play and he wanted to show me the toys. But what he did is that he grabbed a hand of a scout who was also volunteering, and he wanted us to hold hands together. And he did it a few times. And the thought that it might be a while until he sees his parents holding hands together absolutely broke us inside. It really melted our hearts, and everyone around had tears in their eyes, including his mother. It was such a touching thing that this child has done. Is heartbreaking, but at the same time, it's being there, being for them is what really makes this experience so beautiful, and our hearts are always filled with that appreciation.
Yeah, it touched me as well. Just such a small gesture of kindness, of humanity, of bringing two grown-ups together to hold hands in this tragedy that we're watching. I have another video, Alina, that I want to share with folks that also stood out to me. This is of some Spanish chefs who were there serving food to people one day in the last week or so. As you watch this, explain the mood for people in these refugee camps who have just crossed the border from the danger behind them.
Oh, the mood, it's these people come in with fear, with hurt, with despair, with anxiety. They come into the unknown, and for them to be welcomed by by the people here, by the volunteers, giving away warm food and hearing the music, or simply having that smile and a bit of normality, I think it brings that feeling of hope, the feeling of safety, the feeling that it's going to work out, that they are being looked after here. And I think that's one of the most important things that we want to make sure that they feel in here, is that we do absolutely the best that we can to help them out and support them on in these difficult times. So the emotions, it's a mixture. It really is a mixture of emotions, and it's really hard to put it into words what actually goes on in there. And it's hard to describe that atmosphere because you've got like the complete contrast of emotions.
Yeah, well, you've done a good job capturing it for us. And you did pose the question, I noticed, how do you respond to fear? Do you panic? Do you go numb? Do you make a decision, or you cannot make a decision, or do you take action? And you were one of the people who was taking action. So thank you for the work you're doing. Thank you for sharing it with the world. I will go to sleep tonight thinking of that little boy making you hold hands. Appreciate you spending some time with us. Thanks again, Alina.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Thanks for watching. Click the red subscribe button below so you can get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.